Hey guys, Green Guitar Guy here with Emily and Braden.
And welcome to our LEGO haul for the week. And this week's haul is from the LEGO store.
So I was chatting with a friend of ours, Brooks Bricks, a couple of days ago, and we shop at the same LEGO store. And he was mentioning that the LEGO store has now opened their pick-a-brick wall for customers to be able to fill their own cups, which is really exciting. So yesterday we went up to the LEGO store in Syracuse, New York, Destiny USA, and we were able to fill our own pick-a-brick cups, which it's been like at least a year, I think, since we filled our own cups. And this was great. So we filled 8 different cups, which is, I think, the most that we've ever done in one visit. And we just wanted to show you what we picked up. So let's take a look. Before we get to the cups, just wanted to show you a couple of the other items that we picked up. So this is the Freebies, the gift with purchase. So they had the water scooter and the fire helicopter. These are cool little poly bags that they're giving out this month. They're kind of a lower price point, so it's just nice to be able to have something even with smaller purchases or being able to get multiple items when you split your order up. And then Emily, what do you have?
I got Lego Dot Secret Holder.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little cat. It's got a couple of different like compartments that you can store things in, right? Mm-hmm. And then you can decorate it however you want with all the little different dots and stuff all over it, mm-hmm. Right? Pretty cool. And then Emily also got the Series 21, what was it?
Singer.
The Singer. Bray, what did you get?
A Harry Potter keychain.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Alright, moving on to the pick-a-brick cups. So these are the 8 cups that we filled, and we'll just kind of, I guess we'll take one at a time. We'll just kind of empty them out here on the table and show you what we've got. What one do you want to start with? Start with here in the middle?
Yeah.
Alright, here, move that off to the side. Alright, so we'll start here. So whenever we fill pick-a-brick cups, we always we'll try to fill every available space in there. So we try to fill the top stud on the lid, right?
Yeah.
And so what do we fill these with, Braden? We build like a we take 2x4 bricks, and we build a little thing here to go on.
And add a plate on top.
Yeah. Yep. And that seems to work really good for us, right?
Yeah.
And we put that in, and we're able to put the lid right on top. All right, so starting off in this cup, we've got a bunch of tiles here. Tiles are always good for our city. What color are these, Emily?
They are dark tan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got dark tan tiles. What else do we have in there?
We have.
So we've got these gold, I think they're pearl gold fence pieces, 1x4x1s. And we've also got, I don't know if you can see here in this cup. So whenever we fill cups, we try to get as many pieces in as we can. One thing that we found is that for bricks, that if you can stack them and do layers, that actually you can get a lot more into a cup. So in this cup we've got these 1x2 by 1 2/3 bricks, and these are modifieds with the stud on the side, and I think these are the same type that are used in like the brick bank. There's a number of other builds and stuff so I mean we'll probably use these in buildings and be able to put tiles and stuff on the front of these. They'll look pretty cool. But we ended up stacking just a whole bunch of layers in here so that we could get a lot more in. We didn't end up doing an entire cup full of these, I think just because we were running out of time. So we'll move these off to the side. And do you want to put those tiles into, move the tiles off into...
Next, we'll do this.
Alright, so next cup, Bray's already getting it out. So this cup we have full of, what are these? Light blue flowers.
And sand green 1x6s.
Yes, sand green 1x6s. And I said before that we try to stack bricks So we made a stack of these, and we get a lot more. If you were to put these loose into a cup, you wouldn't get nearly as many. So this here would probably fill a cup, but because we stacked them up, we get a lot more room, and so then we were able to use these light blue flower elements just to kind of fill in around it. So we stack these in the center, fill in around it, and we end up still with, I don't know, over a half cup of these light blue flower elements, which are pretty cool, right?
Yes.
These are great for. Really glad that the Lego store got these. These will be great for our city, filling in more details and stuff, especially in the greenery and flower department. All right, so we'll move those. These are what, sand green bricks?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll move those over there. What's next? All right, Bray's got so we've got white tiles in this cup. I don't know if there was anything else in these. Let's dump them into this. Okay. All right, so this cup ended up just being white tiles. Sometimes I can't remember what we put in these. Sometimes we stick other things in because, I don't know, like these 1x2 tiles are great for, another great filler element because they're pretty small. So sometimes you stick larger elements into the middle of the cup and then you can pack in pretty good with these tiles, but we love having tiles and stuff on hand. These are great for the city, and we'll be able to use these. One of the things that we wanted to actually do is tile the roads, so these will be a great element to help with that. Maybe white center stripes. Bray, what's next?
These.
All right, so we've got another cup with these dark tan tiles. Good idea, buddy. All right, and we also, like I said, we would stick things in. So we've got these, we've got plates, right? We did some stacks of plates. All right. So we were also able to pick up these are 2x8 tan plates. Loose, these could take up a lot of space, but by stacking them together, you get a lot more room. When we stack them too, we also offset them so that they're easier to pull apart. If you offset them by one stud, it actually gives you a little bit more room to like get your finger in and be able to pull it apart. Otherwise, they might be stuck forever if you made a whole stack of them on top of each other and no room to get in. So we ended up getting a couple of different stacks of these. Pretty cool. We always use tan pieces. This next cup is just kind of a random cup. So we've got a bunch of leaf green, like light green leaf elements here on the top. Oops, sorry. And the pick-a-brick wall, they always end up having these kind of random, like a random assortment bin. And it's like all the pieces that they've had for the past, like, I don't know, 3 to 6 months that they ran short on them, and so they just dump them all into this bin. And so we ended up picking a whole bunch of pieces from that bin and putting them here in this cup. So I guess I'll just dump this cup out, and we'll take a look at all the pieces that we got. Oh, all right. So we stuck a bunch of these are 1x2 by I think 5 white bricks in there. These are just cool elements to have on hand, especially for filler bricks or buildings as supports and stuff. So we started off with putting these along the sides and then just filled in the center with all sorts of other random pieces. So let's see, what all do we have in here? Emily's pulling out all the gold elements. She put a whole bunch of gold ones in there. We don't have to sort them right now. We can just show them. So one of the things that we picked up were these, what pieces are these called, Emily?
They are called gold.
I think they're called leaf or stem pieces.
Yeah.
And with thorns. At least I think that's what they're called on Bricklink. I don't know what the official Lego name is. But they're really cool. They're just great decorative elements. Let's see, I also see some plates in here. There's 1x6 dark bluish gray plates. We've got 1x1 dark bluish gray bricks. We've got 1x2 tiles here. And I was looking for anything like dark bluish gray because we're building like mountain pieces and stuff right now and do everything in dark bluish gray. That seems to really help having any of those pieces around. We've also got these tan 1x1 bricks, modified bricks with a stud here on the side, on the front. What else do we have, guys?
We have more blue flowers.
Seems like we've got more of these 1x1 round plates, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else? We also picked up some of these. These are dark orange 1x2 bricks, modified. I think they're like a log pattern on them. They're the same ones that you see used in the town hall building, but just a cool element to have on hand. I don't know exactly what we'll use them for, but they were just in that spare parts bin, so we picked through and grabbed a whole bunch of those as well. Anything else in this? Like I said, this is a kind of a random assortment. I see some I don't know, some stems and a few other plates of different colors. Emily's got a gold, couple of gold pieces over there. But yeah, good random assortment. All right, so moving on to our 8th cup. Again, we've got more of the top filler pieces. So I think this cup is mostly all filled with what? These are sand
greens.
Yeah, sand green pieces. Okay, so they have these. These are 1x1 sand greens, modifieds with a stud on the front, and then also the 1x4 plates. I think that's mostly all of this cup. So we can dump them here into this. Apparently a couple of 1x6 bricks as well. Hold on, bud. So we did stick in, oh, we've got a couple other pieces in there too. Okay, so we've got some window elements in there as well. Here, Bray, you can set, go ahead and set them out on the table so we can see them on video. All right, so these are clear panels. They're 1x6x5 clear panels. The kids took these, the 1x1s, and stacked them on top of the 1x4 plates and made a couple of stacks here just to save some space into the cup. And so we got quite a few here in this cup. All right. And then down on the bottom we filled in with those light blue flowers, because they pack in best here in that bottom part, because there's kind of like an indent there where the stud goes from the lid, goes up in. All right, moving on to cup 7. I think we've got some more white tiles here. Looks like we have some light bluish grays mixed in as well. Those are 1x1 bricks. A couple of 1x2 light bluish gray plates. Is there anything else big in this one? Oh, we've got hearts. Em, do you want to break those apart?
Yes, I will.
All right, so we've got these heart pieces. They are, I think, 3x3 plates, and they're just kind of a cool little heart. With Valentine's Day coming up, these are just awesome to have on hand. All right, so last cup. The table is kind of getting filled up here. All right, so cup number 8. We've got these dark orange, more of these dark orange bricks, and a whole bunch of dark orange plates. 1 by 2. I'm sorry, tiles.
Spin, Dad. You have to get moved.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Also, Dad,
That's all right. I think this is mostly all plates and all tiles anyway. Yep. I'll just dump it out here on the table.
Here, Dad.
These will be great to use in buildings and maybe on roads. Maybe we'll make a dark orange tile road. Might be pretty cool, kind of look like bricks, right? All right, so final count, just some of the larger numbers. Here in the tiles we got, on the white tiles we got about 3,200 white tiles, about 800 of the dark tan, about 2,500, little over 2,500 of these the light blue flowers, about 1,500 of the dark oranges tiles, 750 of the 1x1s, 168 of these bricks, and then all in all, if you add up all the different things here, we've got about 10,000 pieces that we got. And so if you figure out the cost per piece, it works out to be about 1.3 cents per piece, which is a great deal. So that's awesome. Well, that's all we've got for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, if you could give it a thumbs up. Thumbs, subs, and comments are always appreciated. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.